everyone. This is the second part of chapter integer, and in this video we will discuss about properties of addition, properties of subtraction, properties of multiplication and properties of division. So let's start. So first we will discuss about the properties of addition. The first property is closure property of addition. Means when an integer is added to another integer, we get the result as integer. Means when we add two integers, then answer also an integer. Here we can check a plus b equal c. A, b and c are integers. Now check by numbers. Minus 3 plus 4 equal 1. So here minus plus minus. So 4 minus 3 1. Answer is 1. That's why here minus 3 is an integer, 4 is also an integer, 1 is also an integer. So integers are closed under addition. Next, second, commutative property means order does not matter in addition of integer. Means when we change the order of numbers, then answer remains same. Means a plus b equal b plus a. For example, 4 plus 5, when we add 4 plus 5 and 5 plus 4, answer 4 plus 5, 9, 5 plus 4, 9. Means order does not matter in addition of integer. Okay. Next, associative property of addition. In addition, when grouping is changed, the result does not change. Means a plus b plus c equal a plus b plus c. Here this is the group and here this one is the group. Now we can check by an example. 3 plus 4 plus 5 equal 3 plus 4 plus 5. Why? Now we will check. First we will solve the bracket. 3 plus 4 7 plus 5. Next here 3. 5 plus 4 9. So 7 and 5 12 and 3 and 9 12. Yes, it means this property is followed in the case of addition. Now fourth property, additive inverse, means when an integer is added to its opposite, we get the result as 0. Means what is the meaning of additive inverse? Additive inverse means opposite of the integer. Means that is additive inverse of a is the number. Additive inverse of a is minus a. Similarly, additive inverse of minus 7 is positive 7. Now, one more thing, if integer is added to additive inverse of integer, then answer always 0. Means minus 7 is the number, means minus 7 is an integer and we are going to add it in its additive inverse. Additive inverse of minus 7 is 7. When we add, then result is 0. Okay. Next. Fifth property, additive identity. What is additive identity? Remember, 0 is called additive identity. Means adding 0 to any integer does not change the value of integer. Means adding 0 to any integer. When we add 0 to any integer or when we add any integer to 0, then answer remains same. Means 7 plus 0 answer 7 or 0 plus 7 answer 7. Now we will discuss about the properties of subtraction. So first property is closure property of subtraction. Means when an integer is subtracted from another integer, the result is always an integer. Here a minus b equals c. Here a, b and c are integers. Now we can check. Minus 7 minus 8, the answer is minus 15. Why? Because minus minus plus. So 7 and 8 15. Because both are negative numbers, so answer also a negative number. So here we can check. Minus 7 is an integer and 8 also an integer, and when we subtract, then answer minus 15 is also an integer. Next, second property, commutative property of subtraction. Means when order is changed, the result does not remain the same. Means when we change the order of integers, then answer not same. Answer does not remain the same. A minus b is not equal to b minus a. Means 5 minus 2 is not equal to 2 minus 5. Why? Because 5 minus 2 is 3 and 2 minus 5 is minus 3. Both are different. That's why commutative property is not followed in the case of subtraction. Third, associative property of subtraction means when group is changed, when we change the group, the result does not remain the same. Means when we change the group, the answer is not same. A minus B minus C is not equal to A minus B minus C. Why? Because we can check by an example. 2 minus 3 minus 4 is not equal to 2 minus 3 minus 4. So first we will solve the bracket. 2 minus 3 is minus 1 and minus 4. Here 2 minus 3 and minus 4, answer minus 1. Here minus minus plus, so minus 1 and minus 4 is minus 5. Is not equal to 3 because minus minus plus and 2 and 1 3. So both are different. That's why associative property is not followed in the case of subtraction. Now we will discuss about the properties of multiplication. The first property is closure property of multiplication. When an integer is multiplied to another integer, the product is always an integer. Means A multiply B equal C. Meaning minus 2 is multiplied by 3, then answer 2 3s are 6. Minus sign one time, that's why minus 6. Here minus 2 is an integer, 3 is also an integer, and minus 6 is also an integer. Okay. Next, commutative property. Second property, commutative property of multiplication. When order is changed, when we change the order of integers, the result will remain the same. Means there is no change in their result. A multiply B equal B multiply A. Means if we multiply 5 by 2, then answer 10. Or when we multiply 2 by 5, then answer remains same. Here order is changed but answer remains the same. Third, associative property of multiplication. When group is changed, the result will remain the same. Means there is no change in their result when we are going to change the group. For example, A multiply B multiply C and equal to A multiply B multiply C. For example, 2 into 3 multiply 4 equal to multiply 3 multiply 4. So 2 3s are 6. 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to 2 multiply 3 4s are 12. So finally 6 4s are 24 and 2 12s are 24. So both are same. Group is changed. Answer is looking like different, but final answer is same. Next, property number 4, multiplicative identity. When any integer is multiplied by 1, when any integer is multiplied by 1, the product is the same number. Means when we multiply a number by 1 or we multiply 1 by any number, then answer always the same number. For example, we are going to multiply minus 7 by 1. So minus 7 banja minus 7, or 1 by minus 7, then answer minus 7. So 1 is the multiplicative identity. Okay, remember it. Fifth, property of 0. When any integer is multiplied by 0, the product is always 0. Means when we multiply any number by 0, then answer always 0. See, 2 multiply 0, answer 0. Or 0 multiply 2, answer 0. Sixth property, distributive property of multiplication. Here A bracket B minus C equal, in this case we will multiply 1 by 1 like this. A multiply by B, then A multiply by C. So A multiply B, which sign here? Minus. So minus sign, then A multiply by C. Okay. Next, if plus sign is there, then simple, same plus sign, means A multiply B plus sign, then A multiply by C is allowed. Only plus or minus sign is allowed, not multiply or divide sign. Okay. See, if multiply or divide sign is there, then we cannot do just like this. Okay. means if multiplication sign is there and division sign is there, then we cannot open the bracket to just like this, means these cases are not allowed. This is wrong, this is wrong, totally wrong. Okay, only minus or plus is allowed. Okay, see one example. If 3 is multiplied 3 multiplied 2 plus 4, so how to solve? By distributive property. 3 will multiply by 2, then 3 will multiply by 4. See, 3 multiply 2 plus 3 multiply by 4. 3 2 ja 6, 3 4 ja 12, 6 and 12, 18 is the answer. Now we will discuss about the properties of division. So first, closure property of division. If there are two integers, the quotient of integers may or may not be an integer. Why? Because when we divide minus 8 by 2, then answer is minus 4. See, you can check the division. 2 4 ja 8. That's why answer is minus 4. So minus 8 is an integer. 2 is also an integer. Minus 4 is also an integer. So it is followed. But when we change the example, means minus 16 is divided by 5, then what is the answer? See the division. When we divide 16 by 5, so 5 3s are 15 and 1 is the remainder. So now we will write the number in mixed form, mixed fractions form. So minus 3 whole 1 upon 5 is the answer. See, this is an integer, this is also an integer, but this is not an integer. So here the definition is may or may not be an integer. Quotient may integer, here may not be an integer. Next, commutative property of division. Division is not commutative for integers. Means a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. When we divide 8 by 2 is not equal to 2 divided by 8. Means 2 4 ja 8 is not equal to 1 upon 4. Why 1 upon 4? Because when we divide 2 by 8, so 1 upon 4 is the answer. Means both are different. That's why division is not commutative for integers. Next, associative property of division. Division is not associative for integers. When we divide the numbers in groups, then answer is not same. Means 72 divided by 24 divided by 3. So first we divide this bracket. 72 divided by 24, answer 3 divided by 3 is not equal to 72 divided by 24 divided by 3. 3 8 ja 24. Now final division, 3 divided by 3. So 1 is the answer. Here 72 divided by 8, 9 is the answer. Both are different. So division is not associative for integers. Thank you. Keep revising.